Oh, crumbs, crumbs, oh, crumbs. Oh, it's all falling down. Hello, live at Fivers. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's a little bit colder today, so I'm going to sit closer to the fire. No, you are miles away there. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. I'm sure it's fine. Hi, live at Fivers. It's cold. You are too far away there. I'm not going to sit close to the fire. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move the fire closer to me. That's the answer. Oh, it's just too far away there. There we are. Oh, that's better. Hi, live at Fivers. How are we? As usual, you're going to start off your hellos with what you've been doing, in case anyone's been doing anything interesting. And I'm going to start by saying what I've been doing, because I had my goals, which I announced yesterday to you all. And that was to take the plastic bag Pegasus and make sure that I hit the marks for 4 circles, which I did, which is marvellous. So tomorrow's goal will be to add more plastic bags onto the plastic bag Pegasus. The plastic bag Pegasus isn't anything very interesting. It's a piece of bamboo with some gaffer tape where I have gaffered a chain of 3 plastic bags, 2 rows on each side. So I've got 3 plastic bags here, 3 plastic bags here, then the pole, 3 plastic bags there and 3 plastic bags there. And it rattles and it cracks and it whistles and it crinkles, and that's the stage that we're at. And the horse is tolerating that quite happily. And we're just making sure that I'm continuing to do the disciplines that I do, which is riding a nice circle and hitting the mark there and there and there and there, because you've got particular marks on the fence that you have to hit when you do a circle, because you mustn't ride along the fence because the circle doesn't have straight lines, if you remember your lessons. Oh, Liz is here. Oh, hello. Yes. Lovely, wearing thermals, good idea. Hi, Rachel. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yes, I did my circles, and tomorrow I'm going to add more plastic bags. Now I might change the chain of 3 into a chain of 4, or I might add a 3rd chain of 2. Just to do that, and we'll chuck in some 10-metre circles and some changes of the rein this time, making sure that I hit the marks. I've already done my 10-metre circles and changed the rein, but I wasn't very disciplined about it because I was concentrating too much on the horse, which is the wrong thing to do. You've got to concentrate on what you're doing. So I take that as a mistake, and I will make sure that I don't do it again, because the opposite of success is learning. There's no such thing as failure. Write it on your fridges, write it on your stable door. The opposite of success is learning. You either succeed at something or you learn how not to do it. There is no such thing as failure. There is no room for such emotions. When you ride a horse, you've got room for the emotions of patience and a sense of humour. That's all you're allowed. If you want to indulge in anger, anxiety and depression, go and do something else. There we are. Once you finish riding your horse, then you can go and indulge in those other emotions if you want to. Patience and a sense of humour. And there you go, and don't be hard on yourself. Even if you don't hit the mark when you should with your plastic bag Pegasus. Which is me. There we are. Who else is here? Ria's here. Oh, lesson at 6. Great. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to add on more plastic bags. I'm going to do some changes of reins and make sure that I do my schooling correctly, so the horse knows that I'm concentrating on the schooling, just like I always do, and will ignore the plastic bags. And what will happen is, by the time I get to spring in 100 and something teen days, which isn't very long, I will have a fully grown plastic bag Pegasus ready to fly wherever we want. And everyone will go, ooh, my horse wouldn't do that. And you know it would. Because you've seen me progress. And I'm not having that. Everybody's horse would do it. Oh, Darcy's here. Oh, on grandson duty. Unfortunate. Yes, everybody's horse would do the plastic bag Pegasus if you take the right bite steps. Everybody can carry a flag. You start off carrying a hanky and build up from there. There we go. I actually have had a lot of people say, oh, my horse wouldn't do this and my horse won't do that and my horse wouldn't tolerate this and wouldn't tolerate that. If your horse has tolerated, let me put that another way, your horse will never have a bigger challenge than allowing a 70, 80 kilo predator to climb onto its back in the first place. It will never have a challenge as big as that. And it's done that. It's amazing, really, when you think about it. If it was the other way round, if you were saying, oh yeah, well, my horse goes very nicely in the lunge with half a bed sheet tied to its saddle, is quite happy about that, but for some reason it won't let an 80 kilo predator climb on its back, we'd be like, well, maybe it's got a point. I'm not surprised. But we do it the other way round. We put the predator on its back and thoroughly expect it to rise to that challenge. Thoroughly expect it to. And that's why we persist in the manner that this is going to happen. And then as soon as we've overcome that hurdle, it's like, I can't overcome smaller hurdles. It just makes no sense. Makes no sense. And then eventually, of course, I expect there'll be a movement. Somebody somewhere will not put the training into their horse, and they'll have a horse that won't let a predator climb on its back. And somebody somewhere is going to write a book about this kind of horse with a special kind of brain, a special kind of psychological condition that's linked because it's directly connected to the original Peristylsky horse, and it's got over amygdala-based fear syndrome scientific waffle, and a whole movement of amygdala-challenged Peristylsky horse things will start, and people will stop climbing on their backs and say, oh yeah, well, this horse can't do it. I'm just waiting for that to happen. It might not happen. That's just my prediction that there's going to be this thing happen. Anyway, I'm just going off on one. There we are. The fact is, you can train your horse. If you've got your predator to climb on its back in the first place, it'll never have a challenge like that. And you'll be able to do it. Let's have a look at some comments. Who's here? Melanie's here. Super. Good, good. Teresa's here. Lovely. Make him work. That's right. Who else is here? Teresa's here. Ria's here. Darcy's here. Super. So yes, I'll let you know how I get on. And next time you hear somebody say, my horse wouldn't do that, bear in mind that it would. Okay then. We do agility. Oh yes, we do agility to bomb-proof. Loads of things that horses perceive as scary. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lovely. Carrie, go to the top of the class. Why not organise between you and your friends a bomb-proofing day? Why not? Just have a lot of little things, make it nice and easy. Nothing too challenging, plenty of room to do your schooling away from the new stimuluses or stimuli, and then gradually come in and around. I've seen some really good bomb-proofing days on the internet and what have you, and I don't see why we don't get together. It could be fun. Be like a challenge day. Have a word with people, get some bomb-proofing days together, think up what we can do, buy a few props, see how we get on. And the opposite of success is learning, and there's no room for any emotion other than patience and a sense of humour. And discipline. Don't forget discipline. Okay then. I will be gone. Thank you very much for listening at Live at 5. Don't forget, I am doing the talk in Glossop on the 3rd, which I believe is Sunday the 3rd of December. We're in Glossop. And if you would like a talk at your equestrian centre, get in touch and we'll get it organised. Teresa, when are we in Suffolk? 17th of February. So we'll get that out and about a bit more and get us organised to do a talk down yours. Okay, lovely. That was Live at 5. Thank you for listening and carry on the conversation. See you later.